Hey guys, this is David Wunderlich for GatorCountry.com. The 2019 Orange and Blue game was not valuable for evaluating the team's progress because, as Dan Mullen said during and after the game, the defense was limited in what it could do. That said, keeping it to the basics made it easy to see some of the basics, and in this video, I'm highlighting one of the classic plays of the Urban Meyer Dan Mullen offense, H-option. This play goes back at least to their days together at Utah. Here is the first time the Gators ran it in the spring game. The X and Z receivers and LaMichael Pirine, the running back, have the job of running verticals to clear up space in the underneath area. The Y receiver will run an out, either deeper or shorter depending on how he can beat his man. In this instance, he runs a 5-yard out, highlighted in blue. The main guy on this play, as the name suggests, is the slot receiver H. This was a big-time Percy Harvin play back in Mullen's first tenure at UF, but here it's Kadarius Toney. Depending on how the defense plays him, Toney will either do a quick slant to make for a short and easy throw, or go a little deeper and break in or out, again depending on the defense. This is an option route for H, hence the name H-option. If we watch the play start, James Houston the linebacker shades to Toney's left, giving him the inside track. Toney cuts to the middle, but the ref is in the way and gets a pass breakup. You can see the space around Toney though. The X and Y receivers did their jobs to draw the defenders away, so as long as Toney can beat a linebacker one-on-one, which he should be able to do most times, it's a winning play. Later on, the blue team ran H-option with Freddie Swain in the slot. The Y receiver this time is a tight end, Kamori Gamble, and he also will take the short out. The running back Iverson Clement will do something to cut off his vertical route early, but I don't know if it's a short hitch or a longer out or something else because there isn't a camera angle for it. In this instance, the linebacker Rashad Jackson will take away the quick middle slant. Swain then goes around him to the outside to the level 8 yards up the field, and he'll cut inside as highlighted in blue. Because the safety on that side drops back deep, there will be plenty of room. Here is the play in motion. Jackson takes away the inside, so Swain goes around him. Without the safety coming up to help, there's no one within 10 yards of Swain when he makes the catch. You can see that Jackson went over towards the flat because Clement, who's coming into the frame, did something short rather than a full vertical. Here is one more instance of H-option. There are two tight ends on the field, with Kyle Pitts at the top and Gamble at the bottom running the short out. Swain is in the slot, and this time he will run the quick slant because Jackson doesn't take it away. Emory Jones looks to me here like he wants the Z receiver Tyree Cleveland. In this shot, you can see Ventrell Miller sitting in the middle of the field where there hadn't been a linebacker in the previous two plays, so Jones might have been thinking he was there to take away the short middle. Brian Edwards is in the process of dropping way back into soft coverage, which should leave Cleveland open if he cuts off his vertical below Edwards' level. As we put the play in motion, Swain has the middle of the field open. Jackson and Miller are playing zone in the shortest level of defense, and if Jones is quick with his delivery, he's got Swain for the easy pitch and catch. Instead, Jones is looking outside all the way. We don't actually get to see what happens because Luke Ankrum pushes early enrollee Michael Tarquin back so far that he easily bats down the pass. So those are some examples of H-option. In the first one, we saw Toney hitting the middle slant quickly and getting the pass. In the second, Swain's middle slant was taken away, so he went to the longer option route. In the third, we see the quarterback go for someone other than the H receiver, even though it might not have been the best read. H-option, being reliant on both the quarterback and receivers to read the defense, is not the simplest of plays. It also requires someone who can cut quickly like Harvin in the H spot to work to its fullest. Florida has some guys who can make those cuts in 2019, so expect to see more of this play in the fall.